views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views of BronxNet or the program underwriters.
Hello and welcome to Open 2.0.
Today we were looking at a local business in the South Bronx that has created a name and reputation for themselves as a unique Bronx brand.
The Bronx native team is here to talk with us today. Welcome to the show. I'm Maurice and Josue. Hello guys, welcome to the show. I'm Luke. It's nice to see you guys again. So my first question is, why did you create Bronx Native?
Bronx Native, first of all, Luke, what's up? What's up, everyone? Thank you so much for having us. Definitely a pleasure to be able to talk to the youth, to the future, to our future. It's a vibe. Let's get it. So why did we start Bronx Native? We're from the Bronx, South Bronx to be exact. And we love the Bronx. We think the Bronx is the most beautiful place on earth, right? Because it's our home. We are the Bronx, this is our people, our history, our culture. And we wanted to do something to change the narrative and the negative stigma that we see, right? The misconceptions that the Bronx seem to have, my whole life, our whole life, we heard negative things about the Bronx, and we wanted to change that. We wanted to showcase our home the right way, to represent our people the proper way, and that was through Bronx Native. So, yeah.
So thank you for that. Hi, I'm Miles. Can you tell us a little bit more about what BronxNet Native actually, like what the brand represents?
Yes, what the brand represents. You want to talk about what the brand represents, buddy?
Of course.
Go ahead.
So, the brand, what we tell everyone is Bronx Native is a brand that represents everything about the Bronx. And we do that through art, media, and apparel. So, we do a lot of events as well for the community. We host a lot of open mics. And one thing that I would like to say about the brand is that what sets us apart is that, we have a mission statement. We have, these core values that we want to give back to the community. We want to collaborate with our artists, with our people. And, Bronx Native is not just a brand that sells merch. Bronx Native is a brand for our people, by our people. So that's the best way I can explain, Bronx Native.
Yes.
You want to add to that?
Yeah, man. We are we have a diverse creative ecosystem that caters to the Bronx, to all artists, entrepreneurs, creatives, anybody here in the BX for expression. We create platforms for our people, and definitely social impact, social change is a big part of our brand that we try to just implement in everything we do, from the merchandise to the events to and beyond,
Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm Layla, and my question is, what was the time frame for opening the store, and was it a difficult process?
So for everything in life is a difficult process, right? If you want to get it right, if you want to get to where you want to go. For us, we started as a pop-up shop, right? So we were only supposed to be open for 2 weeks, and we opened it on October 2nd, 2017. We took about 2 weeks to get the store ready, right? So we did not only want to create a store that sell merchandise, we wanted to create an experience, right? How do we create an authentic BX experience? When people come into the shop, we want them to feel the Bronx, to experience the Bronx, to smell the Bronx, right? Which is a very good smell, by the way. So we took 2 weeks to get that done, right? The whole shop is tagged up with graffiti. We wanted to create an interactive element to it, so anyone that comes in could tag up the shop. Of course, we got the merch. You know, we have props. We have just things that tell our stories and tells our history, and just all the colorful and flavors that we have here in the Bronx. So we did it for 2 weeks. You know, we did the pop-up, and we did the most, you know what I mean? We had an event every single day. It was one of the 2 most eventful weeks of our lives. You want to talk about a little bit about the pop-up when we were here, opened up?
Yeah, you know, and it's crazy. We just hit our 3-year anniversary this past Friday.
We hit our 3-year anniversary. You already know.
Yeah, so it was, you know, 3 years ago, you know, when we started, we were open every single day for 2 weeks. You know, every single night we had a pop-up collaborating with different artists. We had comedy nights, fundraisers, just so many different events, collaborating with art people in the community. You know, and then after 2 weeks, they, you know, decided to stay another 2 weeks. And after a month, you know, we just decided to be here permanently, and here we are 3 years later.
Yes, so from 2 weeks to 3 years, and to 300 more years. So, yes.
All right. Thank you for that. Hi, me again. So
What's good?
everything's hunky dory. More questions. Here's another question about how things were when you were first starting out. So when you first started with Bronx Native, how did you promote it? Like, how did you get the word out to people?
Our main tool of promotion of brand awareness marketing has been Instagram, social media. You know what I mean? You know, in the beginning, we had no money, no funds, no nothing. What is free and what's everyone on? Social media, right? So we got on it and just created you know, an impactful visual language. How can we promote the Bronx through certain, through our media platforms, through different mediums like photography, design, video. So we definitely from the beginning focused on that, right? On the, you know, my background is in graphic design, branding, and stuff like that. So definitely, we took a lot of planning to building our social media, curating our social media, to how we wanted to present our brand. And it has been extremely helpful. You know, if it wasn't for Instagram, you know, a lot of the opportunities and blessings that we've had, we would not have had, because, you know, social media and just Instagram is such a powerful tool for businesses and stuff like that. And you know, we are a proof that social media can help build your brand and make it what it is.
Thank you for that insight into how social media has helped you develop as a brand. So at the beginning, you said that you are very much a brand for the people, by the people. So I just wanted to ask, what does the Bronx Native brand do apart from selling merchandise and running the store?
Yes. One of, we do a lot of things, right? So we do understand that the Bronx has a lot of, you know, issues. We're the unhealthiest county out of all 62 counties. We are living in the poorest congressional district, right, in the U.S. We have, you know, when it comes to health and wellness, when it comes to just education, financial literacy, we understand that our people and here in the Bronx, we lack those resources for many reasons, right? So we try to provide these things as best as possible, right? When it comes to creating workshops for financial literacy, for saving, for how to buy a house, how to become an owner, we host those at the shop, right? When it comes to going to schools and talking to the kids, to the youth about entrepreneurship, about creativity, about the Bronx, you know, we do that often, right? Go to career days, speak at universities, speak at high schools. We host every year something called Bronx Giving. Every Thanksgiving, we have home cooked meals for the less fortunate, right? When it comes to food drives, toy drives, just collaborating with local businesses, local entrepreneurs, local artists, local talent. We host open mics every week. We host open studios, right? To curate and to cultivate our talent and what we have, because we have so much potential here. So we have our hands in different things, from like the nonprofit world to the creative entertainment world. We have things like BX Writers that deals with the literary scene. You want to talk a little bit about BX Writers and what we do?
Yeah, definitely. So BX Writers is something that we started on the Bronx Native, that it's for the literary scene in the community. We shine a spotlight on local writers and poets and spoken word artists. And we recently created the BX Writers Anthology, which is a book. You want to bring it over? It's a book of over 70 writers from the Bronx, with poetry, short stories, so many diverse stories, all from our people. And, just a lot of initiatives that we're doing within Bronx Native. We also have Bronx Native Records, which deals with the music scene here in the Bronx. And just, trying to give back as much as possible. I think that's the vision, trying to put our people on.
Facts.
Thank you so much for that information. My name's Alfred, and I heard that Bronx Native is located in the South Bronx. Have you noticed any changes within the neighborhood since you opened your store?
You know what, Alfred? Now that you mention it, I think we have seen some changes. I think we have. Yeah, no, definitely. We see the Bronx, especially the South Bronx, as kind of like the last frontier, right? We've seen, when we are seeing changes, right? Changes in economical changes. There's a lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings and stuff like that. And a lot of cool things. One thing that we are happy about is that we are taking the initiative and we are taking control of our own narrative and our own stories, right? The businesses here, most of them are Bronx natives of color, Black and brown, from our communities, from our demographic, from our backgrounds. And we're here, we're making it happen, and you already know.
All right, yeah, thanks for that, William, again. I just wanted to ask, out of curiosity, if Bronx Native was deeply impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic and how you've been able to overcome these challenges.
Yes. Yes, we were deeply hit with when the pandemic hit. On March 28th, we had to close our shop. So, we took a hit there because our revenue stream was cut in half, right? Half of our stuff came in through, half of our revenue came in through online store, and then the other half came through our physical stores. So we took a hit there. We had to close our second shop. We had a second shop located in Hunts Point. So we closed there, we consolidated and stuck with our flagship store. We were kind of on the edge, about to lose both shops, but we created a GoFundMe call, Save the Bronx Native Shop, and people really came through, the community really came through, the world came through, and helped us stay alive, to save the Bronx Native Shop. We had things going on mentally, personally, physically, and all, we were hit through all layers, all sectors. You want to talk a little bit about, how other ways that it
it definitely impacted us in a very large way, business wise. Me, I actually got sick in April, and I was in a coma for 11 days. And luckily, got through it, and we're here. The store is open. We're healthy. Yes. Everything is great. But we were definitely impacted this year.
Yeah. We kept our heads up and just continue to work, continue to have a positive outtake, an optimistic mindset, and just kept working because we're not going to stop, and we won't stop. We ain't never going to stop, right? After that, we got a lot of support from different platforms, from different peeps all over the world, like we said, and we're able to save the Bronx Native Shop. We opened back on mid-June, I believe, and we're in a way better space now than what we were earlier on in 2020. You already know, 2020, crazy year.
I was wondering what social media platforms can we tell our viewers to follow you on if they're interested in learning more about Bronx Native?
Yes, definitely follow us on Instagram at the Bronx Native. And we should be on all other platforms too, like Facebook, Twitter. We're on YouTube. Check out all of our videos, Bronx Native. We're on TikTok. Just know that we're on TikTok. You already know. Check us out at the Bronx Native, putting them gems up there. What else? What else are we on? And come by the shop, man. We're located on 127 Lincoln Avenue, right here in Mott Haven, on the tip of the South Bronx, South Boogie down Bronx. You're already by the 3rd Avenue Bridge. We are here. Come through, and you know, follow BX Writers. You already know all the poets, all the writers out there, all the performers, musicians. Follow BXN Records, and check out the website BronxNative.com, and stay tuned for a lot more things to come. We're working, we're making it happen, and it's about the BX. Let's get it. Yeah.
Thank you for that information. I'm Sky, and I saw on your Instagram that celebrities have come to your store. How was that experience for you?
Yes. It's amazing, you know what I mean, to see somebody online all the time on TV and movies, you know, or whatever, athletes, and then see them face to face, you know, right next to you. It's a beautiful experience, you know, to have people, celebs, artists, athletes, musicians, vibe with the shop, show love, come through, and you know, it shows that we're doing something right, that we are doing something that you know, not only, you know, our peeps here in the BX is vibing with, but people all over the world, you know, people in different demographics, people that are in different levels in life, you know, and different skill sets, different everything, and it's something beautiful, something really dope.
Hi, I'm Alma. So Bronx Native has been in like a lot of initiatives. As people of color and young entrepreneurs, do you have any advice for others who are considering starting their own business?
Yes, thank you for that question. Beautiful. For all young entrepreneurs out there of color, man, all I gotta say is get out there, figure out one thing that you can do right now towards that goal, towards that dream, and just do it, right? A lot of times we tend to limit ourselves mentally, put ourselves in a box. We can't do this, you know, this and that, doubt yourself, scared. Take risk, make it happen, okay? You have nothing to lose. This is our time, this is our world, and we're gonna make it happen, all right? So all I wanna say is just do it.
Yeah, if I can add on to that, you know, I think one of the beautiful things about the world we live in today is that you can do it yourself. You know, whatever it is that you want to do, you don't have to wait for the opportunity to come. You don't have to wait for someone to give it to you. If there's something that you love, you can go out there and you can get it done yourself. So let's do it.
Hi, me again. I'm back. So
What's up?
hi. So last question for you guys. What is the future looking like for Bronx Native?
The future's looking bright. The future's looking lovely. It's looking beautiful, like happiness, like positivity, right? We got a lot of things coming up. You know, of course, we got new merch, new products, new this. We got a dope end of year project that we're working with. It's a very interactive project that we want to include everyone in, right? So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a vibe. That's going to be a collaboration with BX Writers and Bronx Brewery and some other individuals and stuff. So definitely check that out. What else we got? 2021, right? We working on some stuff, you know. I'm gonna tell y'all right here, right now. You guys are the first to hear this. 2021 October, we are gonna be doing Bronx Native Day, and it's gonna be a celebration of us. It's gonna be an annual thing, and it's gonna be a vibe. So definitely check that out. Stay tuned for that. And then everything else we do, you know what I mean? We got a lot of virtual things going on. We're here at the shop all the time. We just celebrated, like he said, we celebrated our 3-year anniversary on Friday. So, you know, we're starting to have events here and there, not as much, and always COVID friendly. You already. Yeah, but how's the future looking? What do we got coming?
I think you said it all.
Pinpoint.
Just a lot of, you know, great collaborations, you know, hopefully doing some more COVID friendly events, you know, and just trying to, you know, do as much as we can and provide for everyone.
You already, and as always, don't give up. You already know.
All right. Thank you guys so much, Maurice and Josue of Bronx Native, for joining us today. And of course, happy 3 years to Bronx Native. Congratulations. It's a huge accomplishment. Thank you for joining us. We can't wait to check out the Bronx Native store in the future, and we'll catch you next time on the next episode of Open 2.0. Peace.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.